Hey guys, hope you're doing good. Been a little bit since I made a video. Just been kind of laying back, kind of hanging back, and doing some inner stuff, focusing on work, focusing on the things I can control, and trying not to pay much attention to anything else. I have been watching some good YouTube videos lately. I've kind of moved over towards this tarot by Janine. She's really excellent. Um, I like watching her stuff every day. She'll post something pretty much every day. She has a couple of channels, and highly recommend her. She gives some really good insight on things. And I had a thought a while back, like a little epiphany about just abundance. The thought abundance came up into my mind. So it's kind of been thinking about it for the last week or so. And when we think of abundance, we think of having lots of material things. And that's a form of it. I guess you could say that's a form of abundance. But abundance is being directly connected to source. That source energy is abundant. You know, that's abundance. It's I guess it's like the story Maharishi would say. He would tell this story about this. How you would basically feel if you went to the market and you didn't have any money, or you had very little amount of money to purchase, very little purchasing power. Um, and that would be pretty much the average person, right? The average person really has very little purchasing power. And but if we had a very rich relative, or if our father was the king, as in this example he gave, if your father was the king, then there's really no limit to what you could spend. You could literally buy anything you wanted at the market. So your your concept, your feeling towards you know your consciousness shifts to a level where anything is possible. When you're in a level of abundance in terms of and today I was thinking about it, abundance, and the thought unity popped into my mind. So the ultimate abundance is unity consciousness. So the connection of all things is the ultimate abundance. Now, the nefarious, the nefarious ones would have us believe that abundance is I have and you don't have. So I get and you get nothing. That's their idea of abundance because it's a materially based level. But in the real world, in the real spiritual world, because that's the only thing that's real is the spiritual. The material is transitory. It's ephemeral. It lasts a short time. It's temporal. But in the vastness of the spiritual realm, abundance takes on a whole nother meaning, and that's the kind of abundance that we are. We are. I believe we're here at this time to herald in this kind of abundance. We're the heralders of this abundance. And we know it down deep inside. We know there's something we're here for. There's something more that we're supposed to be, or supposed to be doing, or supposed to be connecting. And it's like we're just thrown into you know, this situation where, instead we're getting caught up in, our family patterns and these negative um, political events, and we're getting caught up in all this worldly stuff, and we have to kind of dig our way out of that. But it gives us a groundedness that we wouldn't have otherwise. So it's a very important part of the process. We have to develop um, this abundance, this concept of abundance develops as we become, more and more enlightened. Like when you're a little kid, your idea of abundance would be having enough money to go to you know, the candy store and then go play video games. That's what we did. That was our idea of abundance. Like um, we would ride our bikes and pick up tin cans on the side of the road. And then we would cash those tin cans in and get money. And we'd ride our bikes into town and we would play video games and eat candy, right? I mean, it's funny. But that was our idea of abundance. And then as you get older, you go, oh, abundance is having, a nice shiny car and a nice house and a comfortable position at your work. And that's abundance. And then you become more spiritually evolved. Abundance might just mean being able to receive, just receive. And that's kind of where I'm at right now with mine is I'm at this level of just learning to receive love, this transmission, whatever you want to call it. I do the heartfulness meditation, and part of that is receiving transmission. And transmission is basically love at the finest, most refined level that could possibly be um, uh, directly off of source, off of the source energy. It's very subtle, but it's very beautiful. And um, that to me is kind of where I'm at right now is just how can I become a better receiver of that, And then maybe the next step that I see, and it's just speculation, but I see the next level of abundance being able to give that kind of love, being able to share that kind of love at a high level. Um, the heartfulness president right now, they call him Dodgy, Kamlesh Patel is his name. He can transmit this energy, this subtle love energy to, thousands, if not millions of people, the whole planet. And so that's kind of, there's different places to be at. We're all at the place we're supposed to be at. We just work from where we are. But this idea of abundance evolves as we grow. And it might mean something else even beyond that level. What abundance might mean. So anyway, just some thoughts. I hope you all are doing well. Hang in there. Check out that Tarot by Janine if you haven't. It's great, great channel. I like her a lot. Very authentic, very lovely lady. A lot of good information. And I'll talk to you later.